What's up, you all? This is The Conversation with the one and only. You don't need to know his name, but he is an actor. He is a talent manager, and he's a life artist from New York, New York, New York. And his parents are from Ghana, West Africa. How's it going?
Everything is great.
Everything is great. Oh,
yes,
okay.
Yes.
So you're from New York, right?
Yes, I'm from New York, the Bronx. Hey.
The Bronx. Hey, shout out to the Bronx, the Bronx. So New York is a big city. How did you tell me about your journey in New York?
I love New York. I still love New York to this day. I grew up with a Ghanaian family in the Bronx. Actually, I was born in Manhattan. So
Manhattan? What?
Yeah,
Okay.
Harlem. So
Harlem.
Then we moved to the Bronx.
Okay.
I lived in Long Island for a little bit. Then
Okay.
lived in Jersey City for a bit. Yeah. So I've been all around.
I've been all around. Okay. So growing up in New York itself, Manhattan, you said Jersey City?
Yeah, Jersey City.
Jersey City. How is that?
I love Jersey City.
Okay. What's so special about Jersey City? I've never been to New York. So QBN.
Jersey City is very close to Manhattan. So anything that's close to Manhattan, I'm cool with. And I used to go and take trains and buses, and it would take me at least 2 hours to just to get to Manhattan, an hour and a half, probably 2 hours. And then if you could live in Jersey City, it's probably 30 minutes because you're taking the PATH train. So it's where do you want to go if you have to go to Manhattan? And I was also in that whole fashion arena type of thing. Nightlife.
Okay.
So it's I don't want to be going home at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. in the morning, taking a train to get back to the Bronx, which is going to take me more than 2 hours now that it's a different time in the night. So I'd rather take the PATH train. But even that sometimes was an issue sometimes, but it's way better than going to the Bronx. So I don't know.
Bronx.
It was different. I didn't have to be in New York all the time. And if you've lived in New York all your life, after a while, you want to kind of have a change, even if it's just over the bridge,
change.
just a small change. You know?
So the nightlife, and so you went from one place to another place just to explore the nightlife, or no? Okay.
No. I worked in Manhattan too. So when I worked in Manhattan, I wanted something that was closer to my job, and I could just a hop, skip, and a jump. I don't really have to be taking a long commute back and forth. So
So it was work and then fun. It's a mixture of a lot of stuff.
Everything, yeah.
Okay.
So
is that how you got into acting? Is that how you got into just being a life artist? Is just from the experience you had, or what's your journey with the acting as well?
Oh, no, I've always wanted to do it since I was little.
Okay.
Young. I've even been on TV shows where I had to talk about the bad times. I got scammed before, and I got on national TV.
Scammed?
Me about being scammed when I was younger, because I came from African parents that didn't know anything about the entertainment industry. So me trying to go into it, I was like, oh, let's go. This newspaper says they want talent wanted.
Okay.
And they were like, okay, let's go. And they're like, yeah, you pay this amount of money for a photo shoot and all this stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, parent, pay for it. And then I'm going to be a star, And then later, next thing you know, we come back there to look at the photos and everything, and the whole place is shut down, So that led to a TV interview type of thing. And so I've been on TV a couple of times for interviews and stuff, but it's cool.
So this is when you were younger, way before you grew up, and got of age as an adult. But in your adult years, you had some, I guess, inspiration from your younger years, basically.
I always knew I was going to do it regardless. Even when I got scammed, I already knew that. I was like, this is going to be a part of my breakthrough story. I was scammed. I'm going to be this big star, and you're going to see, So I didn't let any of that faze me, and I just kept going with it. And that's why I've had a very long career, just doing a whole bunch of different things, from the acting to the talent agent to the talent manager to stand-in to everything that you can think of in the entertainment industry as a whole, because I want to kind of know what the whole background of entertainment is, and not just the performance aspect of it. That's why I kind of went into the industry in general, just to kind of learn all of that before I go into like the performer aspect, because now I know how to negotiate things. I know how to talk about certain things. I know what they're not saying from behind the scenes with certain things, you know?
So do you like the being on camera or like the production side of it, like behind the camera?
You know, I like being in front of the camera. I've always liked being in front of the camera. I'm just a performer in general. I like to do that type of stuff, but I also can respect and love the background behind the scenes type of stuff, because you see a lot of work that's put into it. And then also if you get to work with like a great set and a great production staff, actors, everybody as a whole, it's like a beautiful, like, what is it, sonata or like a piano thing where everything just works and everybody's just working together. You know, sometimes you get on a set and you may have like attitudes and it just like ruins the whole like aesthetic, you know. And
vibe, I guess, the whole energy. It throws off everything, doesn't it?
Yeah, if we could just have peace and everything could be okay. Like, yeah, not everything's going to be peaceful, but let it be to the point of where we're all cool. And even if you have a bad day or something's going on, it's like, cool. We know you. We got you. We understand you. We're just all working together and you're just having a day. We're okay. But, you know, like you can respect how everything's put behind the scenes and put together. It's like beautifully done when it is beautifully done, you know.
Nice. I would definitely say that being an artist, I've been an artist before as well. I retired this year, though.
Oh, okay.
I don't like the work. I don't like being on camera like you do, but I can definitely say I enjoyed it for the time, but not me. I like to be behind the scenes and like to just be behind the camera, just doing whatever I like to do and without it being seen. But I'm sure you like being on camera, right?
I don't mind being on camera. Like, I don't know, some days I do have days where I get frazzled with certain things, but like I also allow those times of me being frazzled to kind of like put me in a place of, okay, this is going to make me better. A lot of the times I would do things even when I felt uncomfortable because I was like, I'm trying to make myself stronger as a person and make myself stronger as a performer.
So are you the type of person that likes to just learn everything you want to, everything you can learn just to dibble and dabble, I guess?
Yeah, okay. I am. I like to learn the outline, what is it? Not the outfield, but I like to, I like to know the lay of the land. Okay. You know the lay of the land, it's easier to kind of navigate when you have to do certain things because you know all different aspects. And that's the type of way I think. I think in a lot of people think like just like tunnel vision, and I try to tend to try to think in 3 different ways or more ways as possible because I want to have the best outcome as possible, even though I know that's not realistic for everybody. But if I could try to have it, can I try?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely get what you're saying because I'm like one of those people that wants to know everything. Like, and like if I can't, I'm gonna still try. Like no matter what. Like I want to be there. I want to be in the center of everything. And like you mentioned, trying is always the best to do.
Yeah, it is. I'm not going to lie, it's made me stronger in a lot of ways. You know, when I go on set sometimes and certain people like leave me say certain comments about me like, oh, he's such a professional. I'm just like, y'all don't even know how long and how hard it took me to get to this level because I used to be frazzled. If you asked me to come and stand over here, I'm like, what's going on? Like, you know, but now I'm like, okay, yeah, you need me to do this? Okay, cool. Do you need me to do this and this because the camera's going to be here and then the person's going to be acting like I'm able to navigate.
I forgot you said you did stand-in work, so you know the ins and outs of everything. Like,
just certain things I'm way better at now. I'm never gonna say I know everything because I don't think anybody really knows everything. Even as like an agent and manager and stuff, I never put it past myself because there'd be a certain time like where you think, oh, I know everything. I'm the best. I know what I'm doing, and you don't know anything.
Yeah,
and
that's when you're just now starting. It sounds like But go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're right. And then the industry is changing all the time. We just went through a strike. We went through a whole bunch of other stuff. In that process, we had a whole bunch of different things change. And right now in this industry,
people change too. Like I notice a lot of people move away. They drop out of the industry just because it's not reliable. And so, a lot of that's my experience with other people. I know they leave just because sometimes being able to keep a job is just hard in the industry. So with that change, like you mentioned, there's so many other changes too. So
yeah. And then, like, right now, a lot of management are dropping a lot of their talent because they're trying to make room for the people that are actually doing the real booking. Like, they're clearing out house. Some of them haven't made it past the strikes and the COVID and all this stuff, and some of the companies went defunct. So it's just, everything is just changing in general.
Yeah. Well, that's just your actor life, right? And your stand-in work that you've done. Have you ever, well, I know you do talent management. Do you do that more than acting and standing or anything?
So I only went back into management when I was offered like a position to do it. But I kind of wanted to stay away from it because I wanted to just pursue my acting. But, like as of right now, with the way the industry is going, I had to kind of dibby and dally. What is the word?
Dibble dabble. I think, I don't know. Yes. Don't get me to lying. Not me.
You're right. I had to dibble and dabble in a bunch of different things. So I've just been dibbling and dabbling.
There's a woman, her name is Wendy Williams. She would usually say zipping and zooing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I would leave that out of the whole clip. I'm going to cut this out. I'm definitely going to cut this out of the clip. So, anyways, I'm cutting that out of the clip. So, growing up in New York, you became an artist. You became a talent manager. And, of course, you've done work in Los Angeles before as well. As an artist, in all of the experiences you've been to, or through, all of the experiences you've been through, would you say it was difficult growing up in a big city?
In regards to like the talent aspect of it,
New York itself, it's a big city, and where I came from, it's a small city. There wasn't as much competition. There are so many factors I could say that added to, I guess, my upbringing, where I can be something just because it wasn't a lot of activity going on and a lot of support. Would you say that in New York, or even the competition itself, would you say in New York that, I guess the competition, was it hard to get to where you are now to this day just because of so many people being in New York? There's a lot of people. There's a lot of competition, I feel like. I don't know. I've never been to New York. Were there any challenges, crime, or anything political, or anything that could have held you back? I mean, I know living in a big city, there's something that is challenging about that city, like because there's so many people, right?
I think for me specifically, I don't know. The first thing when I quit my agent job way back when, I followed the advice I gave my other talent, which is to go to LA.
Oh.
Because like I saw that some people were actually getting their breaks in LA. And New York, it just...
Is that what made you leave New York, I guess?
No, it was a thought process in my mind of the reason LA is great because they have a lot of opportunities for any and everything you want to do. And a lot of people, a good 85 to 90 to 95% are all in entertainment in some type of way, facet or form. So I wanted to be in like a collective of people that kind of like are all kind of going for the same thing. So if I am somewhere, I'm like, oh, I do this. And they're like, oh, I do this. And then you can network. And then that's a new situation.
So networking opportunities, I guess, I mean, that's what I got into, and it's helped me in my career. So I guess I definitely get what you're saying. When you got around like-minded people, you started to be able to possibly do more, right?
Yeah, like, and that's how some of the opportunities come about. Like, you know, you do one thing with one person, then the other person shows to somebody else, and they're like, oh, who's that? And then that leads to you getting another project or something, which actually recently happened for a short film that I just got or whatever. So it's like, I like that whole collaborative effort type of situation, you know. everybody's trying to do something. Whereas New York, it's kind of like, oh, you say you're an actor. It's like, okay, so it's like we don't care that much, you know. Yeah, it's a great place for actors, and you can actually do really great things and succeed. But you know, I think LA is the best place to go if you want to do that. But as of right now, I can't necessarily say it's the best right now because of everything that's going on. So maybe you might want to go back to New York because supposedly New Jersey is going to be the new thing. But I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go.
Well, I really appreciate your time with expressing that part of your life and the journey and then just the industry itself. Would you ever leave a statement with anybody? Like if you retired from the industry itself, is there anything you would possibly be able to say to inspire other people, other artists like you? As an artist and a talent manager, is there something that you can I guess say to inspire other artists or encourage other artists to keep doing what they do? Because I know it's not an easy path to be on. At least that's my opinion as an artist, because there's so much to take on in the world.
I would say, hopefully this is good. I would say just be consistent. I think everybody says that all the time.
Consistency.
Okay. Like, I would love to be at the place I'm trying to get to, but I see whenever you are putting the work and you just keep going with it, something's going to break through at some point. I've seen it happen so many different times. I've seen somebody actually just get there and break through for a really big project.
Okay.
But that was after me working with
Can you say that person's name?
I can't say anything.
No, you can't. Come on now.
It's like real.
Come on, break it on the show. Break it. Give us the tea. Okay, it's okay. I won't bug you on that.
But yeah, it's like I just seen somebody get their breakthrough after me working with them when I was in New York.
Okay.
Living in New York, and that's been past like 2017. So it's like now they're finally just getting their flowers after trying to put in the work for the longest time. It's like sometimes you just got to be consistent and just know that it's going to happen and keep putting the work in and just keep doing, because if you stop, you can possibly miss out on your blessings. I've been in so many different situations. My best friend can vouch. Is it a vouch? My best friend can vouch for it.
Yeah.
Because there was a point where me and her had a conversation when I was in New York and I was working for her and she was my talent or whatever, and she wanted to kind of like take a break from the industry, and I said no, because right now your break is about to come. Yeah. I don't know, something in my heart, soul, mind, spirit is telling me your break is about to come, and you're about to pull out of the industry and you're going to miss your break. Don't do it. Hold on. Just hold on for a little bit. Because she was just like, like LA is just so tough,
Yeah.
So when you are putting the work in and you're not seeing anything happen, you're just like, okay, maybe this is not for me. But my job was to also instill, confidence in them too, and just let them know, like, you're doing.
Was that as a talent manager, instilling that? Okay, talent agent. Okay.
Yeah, and right when I said that, probably like a couple of days later to maybe a week, she got her first role.
Hey,
and it was like,
let's go.
I don't remember what show, if it was like Boshed or something on Amazon Prime. Could I say that?
Who giving us the tea, right?
No, that's old. So
okay.
Yeah. And then later, like probably a couple of weeks later, so she booked like Grey's Anatomy.
Okay.
And, like it just started to like pile up. She booked another show on MTV, and I was just like, you see what I told you?
Wait, she's been on Grey's Anatomy?
Yeah.
Oh my God, for real?
My friend is good. My friend is good.
Okay. Let me find out. Okay.
But that's like, I had to really tell her, like, keep going, be consistent. It's going to happen. Mm-hmm. And now she's at the point of where she knows when she's going to book. She knows when she's not going to book. But everything is levels and consistency and just keep pushing through,
You have to.
And sometimes you feel like nothing's going to happen. If nothing's going to happen, you got to make something happen. You got to create stuff,
You have to create your own avenue, because some people is just not going to create it for you or even give you opportunity. So you have to create your own opportunity sometimes.
It's so true, because like since I see the manager stuff, like when they're sending out the submissions for like projects and stuff, you don't really see the roles that we all need, you know? And you're just like, what is this? Like, when is the good stuff going to come, you know? And then the good stuff is going to like the top actors and stuff like that. So,
which I think is a pitiful shame, but don't get me going because if I get, yes, definitely for another time. Well, thank you for coming on to the conversation. I appreciate your time. You have a lovely, lovely time out there in those streets of production. Because I know it's not easy being an artist and trying to do what you can do while there is a lot of look at me. While there is a lot of competition and a lot of changes in the industry. My words to you. Keep going. Thank you again. And
thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Take care of yourself.
Thank you.